put the team on my back. I do it all for the family. Everyone think they can rap. Nobody ever gon' challenge me. Starting my week on a Sunday. They think they can make
Yo, what's going on? This is the NOC, the Nerds of Color, and I am back with a NOC exclusive. It's your boy, Cool Yappy, aka Patrick Michael Strange, the Adobro, the Babinka boy, the leader of the Holla Holla homies in the center, gang of the Show Pal Show. And I got another great interview for you today. My boy Jerry Ma from Epic Proportions is dropping a dope project called The Monkey King, a Chinatown Odyssey today on Kickstarter. And I need all of my people, because you know what? It's AAPI Heritage Month. My brother, my Asian brother, Jerry Ma, needs your support for The Monkey King, a Chinatown Odyssey. Check this out right now. I'm going to give you a little bit of video right now. I'm going to give you a little video, some of the dopeness, so you can see what you're going to get down and support this month, because I need y'all to support this. And then we're going to come back with my man, Jerry Ma. So here we go. The Monkey King, a Chinatown Odyssey. Here we go.
This is a brand new take on The Monkey King.
All right, boom, there you go. The Monkey King, a Chinatown Odyssey. Here's my man, Jerry Ma. What's good? Air horns. Brr, 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 brr.
I got some practicing to do here on my speaking after seeing you, man.
Hey, man, it's what I do now. It's what I do, man. It's a pleasure to see you, bro. I miss you, man. I'm excited and delighted to have you with me, man, because it's been since, damn, I think the last time I saw you was New York Comic-Con, bro.
We had a drink at New York Comic-Con.
Yeah, we had some drinks right as they were closing up. They're like, man, get the fuck out of here. We trying to go home. Nah, man, we just chilling.
You know, like, it's weird because during Comic-Con, I am like one of the guys that kind of dread being there. But right now, I miss it so much.
Yeah.
It's all I want to do right now.
It's because it's the vibe. You see your friends because we're all artists, we're all working, and so this is the time where we can kind of celebrate our work and network. You know, when we do these shows and stuff. So I feel you, man. Yeah, and it's gonna be an interesting time. You know, post pandemic, but anyway, let's not get on that vibe, because we're celebrating right now. It's AAPI Heritage Month, and today you're dropping a Kickstarter for The Monkey King, a Chinatown Odyssey, man. And I'm loving it. I'm going to support it. Tell us a little bit about how this project came together.
Sure. So it's been a long time in the making. So one of the few things I got to do in 2020 was I had a solo art show at the Pearl River Mart Gallery here in Chinatown, New York. And that show was based on my reinterpreting The Monkey King in like 80s, 90s New York. And, you know, the whole thing was, you know, The Monkey King it's so easy. Anyone can Google it. There is, I want to say, like 3 to 10 reboots of The Monkey King every single year. There's multiple movies every year, multiple books. But every time they reboot it, they tend to make it more kung fu oriented, more action oriented. They give him more armor and make him angrier. And I understand, because that's cool. That's the fun part of it. But in reality, The Monkey King, the story was actually about the discovery of Buddhism, about Monkey and his group going over to India to discover Buddhism, get enlightenment, and then bring that back to China. So although Kung Fu and action was a part of it, I mean, that's not the real story. So I think somewhere along the way, it was forgotten that there was some adventure and magic that was involved. And when I was setting up the show, there was like these young girls that helped me, because they worked at the gallery and everything. They help you set things up, and they're young Chinese girls, and they've never read or heard of The Monkey King. And they said, yeah, he just, every time we check it out, he just looks kind of boring. It's like it's a more of a period piece.
Yeah.
And they were like, if it was yours, then we would be more interested, because instead of armor, I got Monkey picking out a pair of Nikes to go with his hoodie, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just about them going through the city that the younger generation is a little more familiar with. And, you know, when this art show was going on, I had absolutely zero desire to make a book of it, as I was doing another book before. But then the pandemic hit, you know, everyone goes under lockdown. I'm just sitting at home and I'm like, fuck, I'm just gonna make the book, you know, like I got the time, I got no excuse. I'm gonna make the book right now, you know. I'm gonna be productive during this lockdown, you know.
Yeah.
So then there you have it. That's the inspiration from the book. All came from that one art show.
That is amazing. I love it. Yeah, we've seen countless reimaginations of the Monkey King, and everything you said. They brought the kung fu elements. So I love, because I'm also kind of, you know, big fan of hip hop. And so I see hip hop elements there, and just like you said, you had them pulling on the Nikes, and that's dope. So you kind of got that idea together from that. When you finally sat down to like work on it, did you you already had your knowledge of it, but did you need to do more research? Like, can you walk me through some of the creative process on putting it together and figuring out the story?
It sounds really silly, but there's so many. I mean, like any project, you can always you should be doing a lot of research. But when it came to the Monkey King, it's gonna sound silly, but I wanted to keep it as pure and innocent as possible. So I actually bought a whole bunch of children's books.
Oh wow!
On the Monkey King. I didn't want it to be like super accurate. I wanted it to be a little more, I don't know, like innocent and more pure, and leave the interpretation for me. You know, I didn't want to know too much. Basically, I wanted to know the right direction, but then let me figure out the way.
Yeah.
So I bought like, I don't know, I want to say like 10 different children's books, and the reason why I don't feel like it's a waste of money, because I got one niece and two nephews that I can't wait to like give it to them, you know.
Hell yeah, that's cool.
You know, and I got to just reread all these stories that I read back when I was like, I don't know, like 8 years old. It was great, you know.
So what were some of those influences then? What were some of the titles that kind of helped influence the Monkey King?
Oh, it's just, I mean, you literally I just went on Amazon and I just checked out like children's Chinese myth and lore books, and I just got a whole bunch of them and just started plowing through them, and it was great to read them.
Okay, so children's myth, Chinese,
literally children's books.
Got it. Love it. That's dope. So how long did it take you to put the script together? And is this how long is this book? How many pages? How does it read?
A typical comic nowadays is like 20 to 24 pages, I think, like anywhere in that world, you know. This book is going to be 64 pages long.
Okay.
But there's going to be like 42 pages sequential story with a whole bunch of other stuff added into it. So it's kind of it can be a standoff one shot, but ideally, based off the success of this campaign, it can become more as well, because my story, their journey west, they start in Chinatown, New York, but their journey west is going to be to Chinatown, San Francisco. And they're going to hit every Chinatown along the way.
Oh,
find enlightenment, and then bring it back to New York to save New York. Okay,
so this is a series of books that you're planning to launch.
Yeah, ideally.
This Kickstarter campaign is funding this to do the whole series.
Yeah, so you know a little bit about this already, but the funding for this book, the money being raised for the book, is obviously to print the book.
Yeah.
But the cool part of it, or at least for me, I don't know if anyone else would think it's cool, but you know, I was talking with some of the creators on the book. We've got some really amazing creators, by the way. Jin Chung, Jeff Darrow.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, to me, those guys are like heroes, you know?
Hell yeah.
Then I got a really close friend of mine, David Soto, who helped me with the logo. He started, I mean, it might sound silly, but it's an amazing group. He started this group called the Dope Type Society on Instagram.
Oh, that's a cool name.
David's got he is, in my opinion, like one of the best typography artists like in the world. You can see his work anywhere in the world. If you go,
I need to connect, because like I have a logo that I need for my Show Pal show, and I've been brainstorming and I can't come up with it. I'm gonna have to holler at you about that.
Oh,
later.
Please, yeah, check out his Instagram. It's AKA Dope.
Okay.
So David helped. You know, I spoke with David. Then my friend Alan Dorison is helping. He helped me with the video, and then also Lisa Wu. She's helped me with some of the marketing.
Yo,
And
shout out to
we all-
Lisa.
Yeah, yeah, you know Lisa.
Yeah.
So we all were talking, and so back in March after the shootings in Atlanta, I had donated some money to the We Fund Me to stop Asian hate, and that was amazing because I raised a couple, like just under $2,500 in 2 weeks from my online sales, and it was as amazing as that was to donate money to help stop Asian hate. It did feel a little hollow because you don't actually see anyone get help. You don't actually see anything being done. So after talking with some of these guys, in particular Jeff Darrow, he's the oldest, so I had the best conversation with him about it. I wanted to just like quite literally go to Chinatown, walk into some small businesses, and X amount of businesses we're going to walk into because it's going to be based off the success of the campaign. But each business I walk into, I'm just going to give them $250 cash. And I know it's not a lot of money, but if everyone can do what they can, I think it'll make a big difference, So
Hell yeah.
Ideally, at the end of this, when it's all said and done, we'll have donated thousands of dollars. But it's going to start with $250 at a time.
I love that, bro. And you hit you said it right there, man. Brush them shoulders off, give you your flowers. You do what you can. If every single person, man, we'd have peace in this world, man. Like, come on now. Like, there's just, I think it's absolutely amazing, man. And I applaud you. And I think that's incredible, bro. Make the book that's going to inspire people, give a new story that we're all going to, we as consumers of people that love art are going to love that. And then the fact that it's going to do good, man, all day, every day, I'm sold. Here's my money. Here's my money. So let's talk about the actual product. So we talked about what the money's going to go towards and helping make the book happen. So how much of the book is already done right now?
I want to say by the time everyone actually sees this video, whatever time they click onto it, I'm pretty close. The book is, I want to say, like 90% done already.
Dope.
So I'm hoping, before the campaign's over, that everything will be finished.
Awesome.
I set it so that I will send the rewards out in September this year, but that's just to pad it and cushion for any kind of hiccups that might come along. But I fully expect to send it earlier than September.
I love that because I bring that up because I've contributed and been a part of a lot of Kickstarter campaigns. I'm sure you as well. Oh, yeah. And they say that, this is to get the ball rolling or whatever. And it'll be ready on time. It's never on time.
Oh, no, there's some projects I'm still waiting for it. Like after I donated like 5 years ago,
Bruh, exactly. That's why I'm like, okay.
Yeah. So I hate that. I don't want to be like that. I think from my past history with Kickstarter, people would know that I send out earlier than my target date.
That's amazing, man. See, so people, the Kickstarter campaign, like I said, is launching today. Please go support my brother, the Monkey King, Chinatown Odyssey. You're not going to be, I know you're going to be excited about it. I know you're going to be happy about it. And we want more of this because what do we talk about? What do we talk about on the Nerds of Color the most? About representation. And if you want to see yourself be seen, you got to support projects like this. The big DC, and not to throw shade out DC and Marvel, because we're all stands and fans of them too. But it's projects like this, that need our support. And if you want us to tell it as well, here's your Asian brother giving you that content. Show him love, man. Like, we talk about this all the time. They're not going to give it to us. So we got to start from the ground up. And that's what my brother Jerry Ma is doing, man. I love it, man. This is beautiful, man.
This month of May, it is a little bittersweet, I got to say, because so as one of the founders of the Secret Identities anthology book that I'm sure you know about, with Keith Chow,
yes,
Harry Shen, and myself. So this month, DC is starting their own Asian anthology book, which is amazing that they did it, but it does sting a little knowing they're gonna forget all about us,
bro. Because you're my boy, as is Keith, head of the NOC. I felt it too. I felt it for you, and so it's funny because I haven't talked to you about this yet. I think I saw. I'm not gonna say who on the team, of your other partners kind of say a little something. But I felt it for you without even talking to y'all, because we all know we've all been in the game, we've been doing this, and so whatever.
But look, it is a great thing that they're doing,
Exactly.
and I'm glad that they finally did it.
Yeah.
And I do appreciate they did get Jeff Yang to write the foreword for the book. So
yeah,
at least they did that.
I know. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you wholeheartedly, man. So, but yeah, like I said, we talk about this all the time. We can't expect a handout or the big two or the people in power. We have to start creating that power and establishing it for ourselves. So that's why we got to support the Monkey King, beyond just it being an amazing reimagining and something new. Like you said earlier, I've seen the Kung Fu tale of the Monkey King. I want to see this kind of a fresh. To me, it looks similar to hip hop. I don't know how hip hop you are in it, Jerry. I'm not how much of a fan you are, but just from what I've seen, I'm intrigued, man, and I can't wait to put it in my hands and share it with others, bro. What was the hardest part of this, or is this the actual hard part of making this project happen? Is getting people to support it?
Yeah, so. The easy part, I hate saying the easy part, but the easy part really is creating the content. And there are many challenges that go with creating content, because especially in a project like this where I want it to be accurate. I want, everyone always says in a lot of films, a lot of books, like, oh, New York is a personality in this story. This story, Chinatown, is absolutely 110% a personality in this story.
Yeah.
And I had to do it right. I couldn't get any part of it wrong. And, I sent a preview of the book to a friend of mine, Curtis. He is a producer over at the Criterion Collection.
So,
and, he said, like, the best compliment to me in that he could feel like he was in Chinatown. Seeing some of the places that the story takes place in, he forgot that those places existed before, because a lot of them are now out of business. And we're seeing now Chinatown is getting gentrified and it's changing. So I wanted to make sure some people remember the Chinatown that we grew up and loved. But again, like, creating the content is, like, I'm not saying easy, but that is the easy part. The hardest part, especially for a small fish in a big pond like me, is getting the word out. And then luckily, though, this small fish knows you.
Bro, and I will always show love to my people like you, because I've been there, done that, and I had to figure out another lane in order. And I still am not a big. Thank you for coming. I'm not a big fish, but we're all trying to find our own lane. And in order for us as a community to get out there, we have to support each other. And I am always going to support my brother Jerry Ma all day, every day. All you have to do is say, "Hey, what's up?" So, I wanted this to happen, and everybody that's watching this right now, that's reading this, you're going to see the article on the nerdsofcolor.org. You're going to see this if you're on YouTube, and we're going to blast this out on all our socials, man. Please support my brother Jerry Ma. It's API Heritage Month. He's giving you a new version of the Monkey King. You've seen all the other versions before. They've all been Kung Fu, whatever. This is a Chinatown, the Monkey King, a Chinatown Odyssey that's really repping New York, NYC, the real Chinatown, and we're going to take you to all the other Chinatowns, but you got to support this one to make all the other subsequent series issues happen. So let's do it, man. Let's make my boy a winner with this and make this campaign successful. Jerry, man, always a pleasure. How can the Nerds of Color, they already know you're part of our NOC family, man. We always have you, with my buddy Keith and everything, and the whole, and Yang and the whole squad from Secret Identities, man. How can they hit you up online and reach out to you? And also, as I said, the Kickstarter campaign, I want you to support that. I'm gonna throw it up on the screen right now, but I'm also gonna have the information in the description below. But as we're doing that, Jerry, if you can tell them how they can reach out to you on all your socials.
Sure. The best way, I'm most active on Instagram, and where my handle is just Epic Props. Even on my website, which is just epicprops.com, I always respond to every email, every message I get. I try to do it as fast as possible. So please, like, any questions, I mean, I do this all the time. Part of my job is customer service, as I sell T-shirts and everything. You know, so
Dope T-shirts. Get your Bruce Lee swag on. Man, he's got them all. I need to put a new order in, man. I need some some gear. But you know what though? Where am I gonna go? Like I've been buying shit online, you know, because we're in the pandemic right now. I don't know. What have you been, you know? So we're trying to be creative. Let's have a little fun before we sign off. Like I've been buying shoes. I'm a shoe head, a sneaker head, bruh.
I just got into painting sneakers. It's crazy.
Oh, word? You do customs, dog?
I just started. It's been pretty cool. I've only done 2, but I've already gotten a bunch of requests to do some more.
I'd be interested in commissioning my boy Jerry, man.
Dude, don't
I
just
would like
know
some
your
fresh
size
joints for my boy. Yo, we gonna have to talk. That's another thing we gotta talk on. Logos and custom sneakers, man. Yeah, I've been buying gear, but like, where can I go? It's sitting all in the closet, and my wife is like, "Why are you buying this stuff? When are you gonna wear it?"
You know, so I found 2020 to be a good year to save some money. I will say,
I've been doing that too, but you know,
I bought a lot of liquor. I'm not gonna lie, I bought a lot of liquor. I bought a lot of sneakers. I can't help it. I'm just always gonna be buying sneakers.
Okay, so you're a sneakerhead too. Okay.
Yeah, dude. I own like over 300 pairs of sneakers. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. All right, you got me on the sneaker. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a sneaker game. My sneaker game, T-shirt game, watch game. I'm a big watch guy.
Yeah. Before this pandemic, I think I did a decent amount of traveling. So like,
yeah,
every city I would go to, I'd be like, I gotta go. Like in Tokyo, I brought empty suitcases with me just to bring sneakers back. You know?
That's my man. Yo, Jerry, man, I miss you, brother. I wish you nothing but success, and I'm gonna do all I can to help support you for this campaign. And I hope everybody that's checking this out will help support you, man. I look forward to when we can get together post-pandemic and everything is right with the world, brother. But all the success, brother. Miss you, man.
I miss you too, man. You're the man. Thank you, dude.
Appreciate you, man. Yo, it's your boy Kuya P. You can follow me at Strange Since 1977, as well as at Temple Far East, and here at the Nerds of Color, man. We appreciate y'all. This has been another NOC exclusive with my man Jerry Ma. Epic props in the house. We out of here. Support the Monkey King of Chinatown, Odyssey. Out of here.